I did not write that.
Thank you. Predictions. Forecasting the future. Pick up the newspaper on any given day and read the articles, and you will find one prediction after another. Who will win the Republican presidential nomination? Will Korea test another nuclear weapon? Will the Federal Reserve Board raise interest rates? Will it snow more than 5 inches tonight so I can go skiing tomorrow? We're all about predictions. Yet, we can't predict the future. It's vexing. But we're addicted to it. Now, one could argue that we spend too much time trying to predict things, and I would agree. But predictions are valuable and important for decision making. In all ways, not just high-level things like war, but personal decisions on a day-to-day basis. I would like to play a game with you guys to illustrate the value of predictions, as well as see how we can do better at predicting and estimating the future for better decision making. I have a question that I would like you to give your own prediction, so get your pen and a piece of paper. And the question is, will Donald Trump win the Republican presidential nomination? Now, stop for a second. This is not about whether or not you like Donald Trump, whether or not you want him to be president or win the presidential nomination. It's not about that at all. Consider the news, the polls, what your friends say and don't say, what's going on out there, and make a prediction on whether or not Donald Trump will win the Republican presidential nomination. Using words, things like very likely, or pretty unlikely, or snowball's chance in hell, or of course he's going to win. Words like that. Take a moment to do that, write it down on a piece of paper. Okay, I'm going to call on a few of you. I won't report this to anybody. Dan, what's your word?
Say very likely.
Very likely. Jill.
Probably likely.
Probably likely. Love that one. Annette.
Defies logic.
Defies logic. Mark.
Very likely.
Very likely. Wow, he's doing well, isn't he? John Fry.
Very likely.
Okay, we got times 2. Jude.
Sadly, yes.
Sadly, yes. Okay, one more. Fred.
Chaos will reign.
Chaos will reign. Wow. Rain, I think, is with a G. Okay. Now, instead of words, I want you to assign a number to that. 0 to 100, where 100 would be, 100% certain that he's going to win. 0 would be no way. So hang a number on it. All right. See, I think I started with Dan. What's your number?
I'll go 81%.
81. Jill.
An arbitrary 72.
Arbitrary 72. Annette.
55.
55. Mark.
I think it's higher. I think it's 89.
89. John Fry. 90. Oh, we have 2 likelies there. Sadly, yes. Jude.
70.
70.
It's fine holding out hope.
100%.
100%. So think about your numbers. Think about the numbers we put up here. I'm going to add one more. My 14-year-old daughter said pretty likely.
Pretty.
And then she said 65. So think about those for a second. What do you notice? The first thing I notice is there's a fair variety of estimations. Although they're all skewing pretty strongly for the Donald there. What's also interesting, I think, is that the numbers and the words don't always match up. Someone's very likely could be, we got an 81 up here, an 89 here, probably likely a 72. So we're looking at a decent sized range. If I didn't have those numbers and I was a decision maker, I would have to assign a number. For example, my daughter's pretty likely, I would have said that's an 85. But this matters in decision making. I'd like to tell you a little story. In the 1940s, Yugoslavia was breaking away from the Soviet Union. And everyone was concerned that the Soviet Union was going to invade Yugoslavia. The US intelligence community believed that this was a serious possibility. Everyone agreed on the words. Like all of you here, it was a serious possibility. Later, these folks were interviewed after the crisis was over. The numbers assigned, like we did here in this game, ranged from 80% that they were going to evade to 20%. Now, if you were president, let's say, and it was a serious possibility, you may be going in. Yet, if you had a panel of your experts and they ranged from 80 to 20, what would you do? How would you evaluate that information? It would give you greater pause. Fortunately, in today's world, they do a lot better than this. For example, President Obama, when he was deciding whether or not to go in after Osama bin Laden, was given a tight numeric range, 80 to 90. That's a much more digestible way to make a decision. So as you go through your day, voting, reading the paper, buying a house, selling a house, should I remodel, these types of decisions, ask yourself to put a number on it. Ask the people you work with to put a number on it. And remember, precision and predicting is what you are about. Thank you.